Hey everyone, how are you? Welcome back to Life with Marianne and Joe. Today I'm going to be going through some of my bins for fall to see what I have and to make my plans. So I hope you'll join me and I hope you enjoy what we're going to be looking at. Like always, please subscribe. It's free. Give me a thumbs up. It really helps me out. And drop me a comment. Okay, everybody, let's start going through some of these bins. All right, so let's take a look at some of the things I have. This Bless Our Home, which I'm not sure where we got that. Does that look like Dollar Tree to you? I'm not sure. It could be. These were some acorns that I made out of 4x4s last year. I used 4x4. I stained it. And then I used some twine here for the top of the acorn and a branch I hot glued. So these are some acorns, and you can see, I don't know if you can see it, it's sitting in this great tin dish, which is a big leaf, and it's like a greenish and a brownish kind of a color. So I know this is just a wicker basket, but it is, I don't use a lot of wicker during the year, so I always use these for fall. So I'll be using this. Most likely, I think that's going to go on the coffee table in the living room, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, let's see in here. All right, so in here I have, let's see, I did these owls last year. They were wood from the Dollar Tree, and I just painted them, and of course I put a little bit of glitter on them because I like the way that always picks up some light. Some of this I just threw in here. This was from a grab bag haul from Michael's that I got last year. And then like these I don't use because we really don't decorate for Halloween, so I use them, you know, the opposite way here. And they have some nice shine to them. Again, I like it. And then in here there's a multitude of pumpkins. These are some that I carved out so I could put flowers in there. Then we have some of these little guys from the Dollar Tree. Some white, which is always nice, as I've said. I'm also seeing in here I have some fruit. Here's an orange, which I kind of just moved in here, a little bit of grapes and so on. So this is basically some vegetation. All right, so next bin you can see is I have a multitude of florals in here and leaves, which I never seem to have enough leaves ever. I also have this ribbon, which was, this is nice. I think I'll use this again. This is from, I think this one is from the Dollar Tree, and then as well as these, and they will coordinate with one another. So I like the way that all looks together. I'll probably be going to be using that again. In here, I have these, again, these very glittery leaves, which, again, I like that glitzy shine, no matter what the season. It just picks up light and movement, and I find that attractive. And then these were Christmas ornaments, and I had painted them purple one year to make grape clusters, and I painted them this orange pumpkin last year. I also have some beige here, which I use to fill in a lot of places. Let's see what's in here. This, I think this was a lot of stuff that I had on my fall tree. I'm not doing a fall tree this year, but I will use them, I think. I have these little orange ones. We ordered these on Amazon. We thought they were much larger than this, and they turned out to be these mini ornaments like this. This, that coordinates with those other owls that I just showed you. And let's see what else down here. Yeah, there's a lot of like picks and things, like, hold on, like these kind of picks, which was great. Take a look at this. I got this in the Dollar Zone last year. I have a few of them. I think about 6 or 8 of them for $1. Look, they have these berries on them. They have a gourd, and they have a pumpkin, and yeah, you see them? They're down there. They're all down there. So, like I said, I don't want to empty this whole thing out because then I have more of a mess. It's just making more work for me to clean up, right? Okay, let's see. Anything interesting down here that I can show you? more pumpkins, and so on. You know, a lot of these, in this bin, I have this size pumpkin. It's actually a gourd, right? It's not a pumpkin here. And lots and lots and lots of leaves all the way to the bottom of this bin. All right, so next bin, I have these frames. I framed some leaves. I got these leaves in that bag, you know, and I just glued a couple on an image that had some green in the back. And I think I have about 6 of these. Let's see, I have these grape dishes, which I'm going to be using this year because I'm going to be doing a grape theme in the living room, I believe, and then just more, you know, like loose-ended leaves and stuff. I'm not going to be using this Decor mesh. I haven't really been using that lately. This is some Halloween stuff in here, and I'm not going to be doing a Halloween thing at all, so that's going to stay in the bin. All right, so that's about it for this bit. Let me get the next one. Okay, so here I have this thankful. I'm not big on, you know, using these words and stuff, but this was in the dollar store last year, the Dollar Tree, and I bought it, and I think I may be using it. I'm not sure. These boxes also, I think I have 2 of them. They are from the Dollar Tree from a couple of years back. I'm not sure if they have them. Here's the other one right here, Fall Harvest. These pumpkins I love. I use these in the foyer usually because I think they have more of like a high-end look. They're kind of like these bands of wood, and I believe here's another one right here. I have a few of those. I want to say maybe 4 total. And then I also have this. I made these. These are actually, I put candles in here, so I used a piece of the styrofoam, and then I just put a multitude of picks and leaves and moss and whatnot in here, so I can use these for candles. And I see I have another one right here, so there's 2 of these, and then more pumpkins here again, you know, and gourds. Okay, so that's this bin. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so this was the frame, the pumpkin frame that I got. I know you're looking in the background. Those are Christmas things. The pumpkin frame, and I just used some twine on the edge to hold this together. And then this I think I'm going to use in my window. Welcome to our pumpkin patch. And then last year, I don't know if you remember, for those of you that know me, I made this last year. Happy Fall. It used to have a mirror in it that broke, and it was a Christmas thing, and I turned it into a fall thing. I stuck the Scarecrow in there, and then I hot glued these pumpkins, leaves, and this raffia in here for this. I had it leaning against something, I think, in the foyer last year. I may be using that in the family room this year. All right, here's another bunch of pumpkins. These I had painted. That's actually burgundy. It looks brown on the video, but they're burgundy. And then I did these in that pale green kind of color. And then I have white in here, and I have the orange in here. So this is another bin of gourds, and more gourds. So here's more of the burgundy pumpkins. These were the Dollar Tree, you know, the styrofoam ones. I painted them. And I have the white ones, and I have some orange ones, and some other shades of orange, and some white, and I have these white with the crackly gold on them, and some of these kind of gourds, and some of these acorns, and so on. So this is a whole bin of more pumpkin. Okay, in this bin, more of these picture frames right here. Let me hold on, let me stick these right here. Sorry about that. And I have some of these wicker trays that I usually use as a backdrop for something. Some harvest pictures here. this one with baskets on it. And these are those big leaves. These are really great. I got these in the Dollar Zone, and they have a tremendously long stem right here, and I use these to fill in or make big dramatic arrangements. So this is mostly florals and some even pine cones that I had painted orange. I painted pine cones orange and green as well, and I'm just looking. Yeah, this is all leaves in here. Okay, I was wondering why this bin was so heavy when I moved it. I have these pillars, which I'm going to be using these. And like I said, I'm going to be doing like a vineyard theme in the living room. So I'm going to be using these. And then in here, and I also have these smaller ones as well. I don't know if you can see it through the leaves there. I'm working with one hand, holding the camera and trying to show you. And then, of course, the grapevine, which is going to be used extensively through that. Here is a cornucopia, again, with a little bit of glitter in it. And then this bin has a lot of grape stuff. I have a lot of grape things that I'm going to be using here. So that is this bin. Those candlestick holders are really heavy. Okay, let's see what this is. Oh, these are, I have two of these, Thankful and Blessed. I forgot all about these. These are really nice. And here I have, let's see, this glass pumpkin, which I can use to make flowers. I have some of these napkins left over from last year. I think I folded them into some kind of arrangement there. I have, these were those, I used the twinkle lights, the icicle lights from Christmas, and I painted the wire orange. And then I added these leaves on, and I had it over the mirror. And last year I think I had it hanging out of the drawer in that little hutch in the living room. And then I have a few of these. We all have these. And then these, the pumpkin. And then these are like, whatchamacallit, placemats. I have them in burgundy and green. They're leaves. Then down on the bottom here, I don't want to take it out. This is the Mercury glass vase. Right there, I have two of these. These are from the Christmas tree shop. And I also have these from the Christmas tree shop. I usually use them to hold candlesticks. Okay, so let me close this up. I don't want anything to break. Okay, so here's another bin of a lot of picks and more pumpkins. Different kinds of pumpkins, different size pumpkins, different kinds of picks, some with pumpkins, some with leaves, some with berries, and so on. Here's some glittery leaves, again, which is always nice. There's some of the corn, and lots and lots of picks. Okay, these are a few of the grape lights that we got in BJ's a few years ago. There's a few of them, and I think I have a few more in another. Here's an autumn greetings wreath with this little girl sitting here on top of it. And also I have, this is actually again, more for that wine theme. It's a bottle holder. All right, here's some wreaths. Here's a wreath with a little scarecrow on it, and then this wreath I use on the door for Thanksgiving. Even though the house is decorated for Christmas, I have a wreath on the door for Thanksgiving. And this is the wreath I made last year for the front door. I used two candy cane forms from the Dollar Tree, so I had an elongated wreath because the glass on the door is long. So I did this wreath. I'm probably going to use this again. And then, of course, I have some scarecrows right here. And here are the pumpkins I made out of 4x4s last year. I used the 4x4, painted it orange. I just hot glued a couple of things on it and a twig for the stem. More fall things, some leaves, some turkeys, scarecrow, another grape theme, this great wicker basket that's in a pumpkin shape, this vase that I had painted in fall colors, and so that's about it. I mean, I have a few other things here and there, not worthy of showing you. But anyway, so I have a lot to pick from, and therefore I don't really have to go out and buy anything, although I did buy a few more pumpkins that I'm going to paint purple. So that's that for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like always, drop me a comment, subscribe, it's free, and I will be getting started soon. I know a lot of you are missing Marianne. Again, she's been so busy with her Zoom meetings and whatnot. She will be doing a video with me very soon. But I hope you enjoyed this little show and tell with you, and I hope everybody's doing okay, and I'll be seeing you really soon. Okay, everybody, I can't believe it's 100 degrees here today again, so it's hard for me to get into the autumn mode, but I'm going to try. All right, everybody, take care. Bye-bye.